Hi guys, welcome back to ESCplus. My name is Aitor and today we're here with Hera Björk from Iceland. Well, today is her birthday actually, so till happy Mallet.
Oh wow,
Happy
this was
birthday,
perfect, thank you.
yes. Make
Oh,
a wish. Wait,
oh,
I'm gonna hold it and you can do it.
Okay.
Make a wish. Nice, yeah. Hopefully the fire alarm doesn't go off and yeah. And then yeah, you can enjoy your cake later. But yeah, maybe you can put it away just in case. Put it on the close to the. No. Oh, perfect.
Smoke gone.
It's done. Well, you can see the smoke here. But yeah, happy birthday. Welcome to Madrid. Bienvenida a Madrid.
Thank you.
Yeah, how are you? First of all, how was your trip to from Iceland to here? Because it's quite far.
It is quite far. It was in the night, so we were trying to sleep the whole way through. But when we came here, it was sunny and nice. Yes. So we went to meet a couple of friends here in Madrid, have some bubbles and some breakfast, and then we went to sleep.
Oh, of course. You had to, yeah. So it's not your first time in Madrid. You've been to Spain several times. But yeah, tell us, when was the last time you were here? And how do you feel coming back to a country that loves you that much?
I love you right back. I was here last year, actually. In Madrid, similar time, like beginning of May, in a birthday party. Yeah. In a birthday party.
Okay, nice.
So that was amazing. I was actually meeting those ladies last night, and yeah, I actually spent 2 months in Granada last year.
Nice, that's cool. How come? How do you like the south? Is it maybe too hot for you?
No, actually, I was studying Spanish.
Okay, so maybe we can speak a little bit of Spanish. Maybe later we can send.
Yes, when the camera is off, we can.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, great. You can send a message at the end, like gracias, whatever, like a basic.
Gracias a todos, and then.
Yes, and then switch to English.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, so let's talk about Eurovision, because you're here to perform as the entrant of Iceland this year for Eurovision again. You were in 2010, but this year you are back and you won again.
Yes.
This time with a song called Scared of Heights. I don't know the Icelandic name of it.
Scared of Heights.
Okay,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, because I know that in the semi-final you sang in Icelandic and then
exactly.
you English.
Yeah, but the original, it's originally written in English, so that's the original lyrics.
Okay, yeah, I remember like some of them they were in Icelandic and then translate, but like Dilia also last year it was like Power, it was in English and then she started for Iceland for the semi-final. But yeah, before talking about this year, let's go back in time to 2010, right? Where you performed also in the Eurovision in Oslo, your song Je ne sais quoi. Tell us, what are your memories from that experience? And yeah, tell us, how do you feel?
Oh, wow. I mean, I only have amazing memories from that experience because it was such a special time for me. When we arrived in Oslo, we were just, we were like, we have this song. It's actually in English/French.
Yeah.
People were like, what? Why?
And not in French.
Yeah, exactly. And you always have these voices like, oh, I like her someday better than Je ne sais quoi. No, I mean, this is not good. But then when we come and when we have this experience, all of us together, it was a very pleasant surprise to me how engaged the Eurovision nation was into Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
And you got it. Like, yes, they get me and they get the song. And so we had a certain Je ne sais quoi moment, of course, all of us.
Yes. Yeah.
And since then, it's just been fabulous. It's been me traveling around the world, meeting all of you, and having these chats, having these moments, exchanging stories from each other's lives, and just, getting friends and seeing places. It's just fantastic. Singing this song all over again and again and again.
And again, yes.
And I still very much love it.
Yeah, it's an anthem, and the Euro fans loved it, especially back then. It was one of the fan favorites. But yeah, it's a very anthemic song, and I guess that everybody wants you to sing it. So can we expect you to sing it tonight, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm sure that people don't want to hear it. But then, also, it was a fan favorite. Maybe the result it wasn't as you expected, but it's still it's in the memory of everybody.
Yeah.
So.
But what I took out of this was also the results for me were amazing. Also because when I come home after the competition, we start to, do the after work, which is very important. It doesn't end there when you come home after the Eurovision Song Contest. And even though, I was in 19th place in the final, it didn't feel like some, how do you say, not a good thing. Through the whole process, for me, it felt like victory. And it doesn't really matter where you place. I mean, of course, it's when someone wins, the country wins. I mean, what we know is like, whoa, there's a lot of work ahead of them, and that we all know. But it's of course fantastic that when a country wins, and especially like when Germany won in 2010, they hadn't won in years. I know. So it was so fantastic. So that in itself was a big joy. But for me, doesn't matter if it's 5th or 19th or 30th, doesn't matter. It's the aftermath that matters.
And also, for a small country as Iceland, just making it to the final is already a big achievement. Yes. So you should be proud of that.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully this year you will repeat that.
I will be proud of that this year.
Yeah, of course. You know what you need to do for that. But especially that year 2010 for me is the best quality Eurovision in years. Like it's one. So you should be proud of being on the final and competing against such a big songs. And Germany was a really good winner. So we are all happy about that. But tell us, because then you went from the biggest competition in Europe to a biggest competition in Latin America, right? You went to Chile and you won the Viña Del Mar, which is the biggest competition of music in Latin America, but also in the world. How do you feel about being from Iceland, winning a competition in Chile?
Exactly. That is, when you say it like that, it's crazy.
Yes.
And I mean, the experience was like that. I just came there. They asked me to come, and can you please bring your red dress? And I was like, hell yeah, I can.
Eurovision one.
Yeah, but I didn't bring that one. I brought another one, but still a very unique red one. So I was just there to enjoy and have fun and absorb and get to know Chile. And it was my first time in Latin America, so I was just like, wow, all eyes. Yeah. So then when I won, I was completely blown away. I was just like, what? But in a way, it was a little bit similar as the same like feeling as with Je ne sais quoi. Even though I didn't sing it in Spanish, I sang it in English. The audience, they got me and I got them. Okay. It was like a mutual, we had a relationship and we had a special thing going on and it worked. And so the jury was just like, yes, let's give her the crown. Yeah. And it was amazing. And afterward, I mean, I moved with my family to Chile and lived there for 1.5 years. So nice. Chile and Viña Del Mar are very special to me and all of my family now.
Did you come back afterwards, after you came back to Iceland or not?
No, I haven't, but I'm planning to. Yeah. Every year I'm like, it's 10 years.
It's true.
Woo!
It's a long time.
Time flies.
Yeah, I know. But also, like, that's why you then went to Granada for 2 months to study Spanish?
Mm-hmm, yeah. That was because when I lived in Chile, I almost only spoke English. Okay. Because I was like very sad about afterwards because I wanted to speak Spanish. But I was very much in like the expat community there. So, and also the Chileans were like, ooh, I want to rehearse my English on you. And I'm like, damn, I want to rehearse my Spanish. Yes, so I decided when I turned 50 years old, I was like, it's going to be my birthday present to myself to go to Spain and learn Spanish for 2 months.
Okay, nice.
And so I just went online and like Spanish lessons in Spain, and then Granada popped up.
It's a perfect place.
It is, and it looks so much like Santiago.
Oh, really? I've never been to Chile, so...
No, because Santiago is in a valley, like Madrid. Yeah. So with Andes in the back. Yeah. And Granada is also like in a valley with Valle Nevada, Sierra Nevada in the back.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, so beautiful.
Yeah.
This is the place to go.
Really, really. And then on top of it, the culture, the music,
the culture is one of the best places in Spain. Mm-hmm. And also the time you went, like this time of the year, I think is the best. Because it's not too warm, not too cold.
No, I was here from March to May.
In summer it's too cold, too warm. Me from the north is too warm. And for you, being Icelandic, even more. But yeah, so let's talk about this year now. So what made you come back to the competition? We know that you've been also involved in the Eurovision, lots of Eurovision songs from Iceland.
Yeah.
I remember for in 2015 for
Maria,
Maria, was one of my favorite that year, and also a couple of others. But tell us how it's been this relationship with Eurovision until now, and what made you come back.
I mean, I love Eurovision. I've loved Eurovision since I was a little girl. So after, of course, I mean, I am a big Eurovision nerd myself. I always watch it wherever I am in the world. I study it, I watch it, and I root for them.
Even in Chile, because in Chile it's like no one knows it.
Oh yeah, they have a Eurovision club in Chile. Oh yeah, I was invited there and I watched it with them. Like, yeah, it was fantastic. Cool. So it's all over the world. Yeah. And then this year, I was just minding my own business, painting my house with my husband, when my phone rings and that the Austis, the songwriter, is asking me to sing her song, Scared of Heights. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I have so much on my plate, so you know. But then they were like, okay, we're going to send you the song, listen. And okay, I was like, yeah, I'll give you, in 1 minute, I'll give you an answer. I will know immediately. Because what I always look for in a song is like the feeling. Do I really feel it immediately?
If it moves you?
Yeah. It took me like 30 seconds into the song where I was like, dang it, I'm going back. I have to, this song.
I need to go back, there's no other choice.
No, I mean, this song just like I really fell in love with the song in the first 30 seconds. So it's very me. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I heard it and I was like, this is perfect for her.
Yeah, I mean,
vocals, like the dance, the Euro dance, like vibes and everything.
Yeah, you know? and like after Je ne sais quoi, it's hard to bring something, you know. So I'm like, this I can bring, because this has a thing of its own going, even though it's very Hera-like. Yeah. And you know, of course, now I hear the voices of like, oh no, Je ne sais quoi is much better. Of course it is. Still, we haven't, you know, really gotten to know each other. Scared of Heights and, you know, the Eurovision nation. So that's what we're going to do in Malmö.
Nice.
We're going to give birth to a new baby rainbow song on stage.
Cool.
That was graphic.
Yes, yeah, literally. But yeah, that's the vision you have over the song. It's good. But tell us, you entered the competition, and also, you know, there were like pretty good songs this year. Yeah. What was your opinion when or your first impression when you heard the songs and when you first performed the song in the semifinals?
You mean the songs that were competing with me? Yeah,
like what was you're feeling like, oh, I can take the crown, or it's gonna be a difficult one?
No, I never. It was not certain at all. I mean, I knew I had a chance because I believe in the song. I have my experience. I believe in myself. But all these amazing artists like Sika Osk and Anita and the Vibe guys, they were so like, woo! And Bashar with his amazing tune as well. Yes. And he's an amazing guy as well. Yeah, and the message and everything. Exactly. Every one of them had something to offer. Of course. And it was just up to the Icelandic people to decide. Yeah. And, you know, it was a close call at some point. So.
Yeah, literally. The end, it was like very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
You know? Because you're right. Like maybe Siga and Bashar were like the fan favorites to win. And then what was your feeling when you made it to the super final?
I mean, when I made it to the super final, I was really, really happy because I think the song deserved it. Yeah. And I was happy for Austis as well. I mean, this is her first time and she had 2 songs in the competition.
That's true.
So I was really happy. It's always good to be able to finish your work. And even though it would have ended at the final and someone else would have taken the crown, I would have been happy. But because then at least the song got its moment. So no, but I was a little bit, it was a sweet and sour feeling because when they announced it, I was really, really excited and happy. But then a little bit like, ooh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? This is a really strange year.
Yeah, it's like no one expected this for you to win. So it's like, how is going to people react?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it went, of course, exactly like I feared. Yeah. And there was a lot of like people who want me to withdraw, and
there was even like people asking for the votes to be counted again and stuff. But in the end, like you won, like it was very close. But people wanted you to go.
And I think everything happens because of something, and I really feel so. I needed to scan my body and my intuition and listen really closely to my inner voices, but just determine. Yes, I'm gonna go. This is something special. This is how do you say? It's an important thing, and it's an important year, and I think I can do some use there.
Yeah, it's true, because when you won, it wasn't clear if you were going to go to the Eurovision or not, and it took like a couple of a week or two for you to decide. So what made you come to go to Eurovision? Because we know that most of the Icelandic contestants were like, okay, if we win, maybe we're not going because of the situation and the whole everything this year. So what made you decide to go?
Like I say, it just I felt very strongly in my whole body, and that I was meant to go. A little bit like I can do this. I'm not sure one of the younger ones would have gone through this storm and come out of it standing. So I'm like, okay, I'm a grown-up tree. I can do this.
I did once, I can do twice.
Yeah, exactly. I know what I'm going into. And also, I think it's really, really important now that we give this, like Eurovision, a chance to shine, a chance to be a beacon of peace, and for music to really like cure or whatever feelings you need to get out of you, get them out.
And be the main focus of the contest.
Yeah.
Like, like the music, it should be like the way of sharing your emotions and everything.
Because we have such strong emotions going around the world today, and they are so extreme, like our emotions and opinions. Yeah. I think we need music to soothe us a little bit.
True. Yeah, I agree. Like it needs to be all about music and to cure.
Yeah, I think we need to cure this. That's for sure.
Yes,
we all agree on that.
Yeah, we need to cure the Eurovision and everything. So yes, literally.
That is the world. The whole world needs cure.
Yeah, literally. And music is the best medicine. So
exactly.
Yes, agreed. Yes. So now let's talk about your performance in Malmö. How are you preparing for that? Today you're gonna sing for the first time after you sang on some back evening. So tell us how you're preparing for that. What can we expect for tonight? And also what can we expect in Malmö?
For tonight, we're just going to have fun. I mean, for the first time, I'm singing this outside of Iceland, so I'm really looking forward to it. For Malmö, you can expect I'm gonna like a little bit. Okay. There are so many like things that you can do there because the stage is just amazing, and the Swedish people are like the Olympic nation of Eurovision.
Yes, literally the kings.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, they have a lot of buttons that we can like
cameras and everything.
Yeah, and the woos and the wees and the it's gonna be amazing. So we're gonna use a few of the buttons.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so we can expect an upgraded version of your performance.
But there's gonna be like the hair fan is gonna be there because I love it.
Everything.
It makes me look so pretty.
Yes, of course. Yeah, nice. And last time you were in Oslo, and now you are in Sweden. So it's always about Scandinavian countries.
It's a little bit about the Nordics for me. But luckily I've been elsewhere also.
To Chile is like completely different. So and what are your expectations for Malmö? What are your plans? What do you expect from the whole competition?
I think I'm the luckiest one this year because I know what to expect. So I can go into this like relaxing and enjoying the whole ride. I know there's going to be a little bit more social media attention, though. That's the big change since 2010. But I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to spend as much time as I can, just with everyone, with the people, get to know all the contestants, go to all the parties that I can.
Yeah. Which ones are you going to?
I don't know.
Barcelona, London,
pre-parties. Oh, sorry, I was in Malmö.
No, yes. No, in Malmö, maybe you need to focus on your performance. You can party on Saturday night.
No, I can't. Sadly, I can't make it to Barcelona. It's my mother's 80th birthday.
Yeah, you need to be there.
Yes, I need to be there. We have a concert in her honor, so...
Cute.
So, but I'm going to be in Amsterdam and in Stockholm and in Oslo.
Okay, back in Oslo.
Yeah,
it's like a nice moment. And also, what's the message you want to send with your song for the fans and for the Eurovision people world?
I want to say to you, don't be afraid to show your feelings and like voice your opinions, but we have to be respectful to each other, and don't be afraid to love again, to let yourself like fly again, and trust people again, because that my song is about that. Don't be ruled by fear.
And hate or like bad feelings
or whatever. Like be you, be proud.
Yes. And final question. This year the competition is very open and it's very varied of song styles and stuff. What are the songs that you enjoy the most from this year competition?
Well, of course, I'm like you. I'm getting to know them like gradually. Yes, I know. But I really love Poland. She is like, I wake up with a tower and power, like in my.
It's very catchy.
It's really catchy.
Very upbeat and happy.
Yes, and I love her. I love just how she is. I also really like Italy.
It's
just
it's addictive.
Beautiful. Yes, it really is.
Literally one after the other.
I love Norway. Also
very
addictive.
unique.
Yeah, and I try to sing it in the car, and people around me go, because I'm like, I'm trying to get these notes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And all the sheep come running from the mountains. Like, oh, sorry, no. But I mean,
you're calling them.
There are so many good songs this year, and that's what I love about this competition. It's getting so good.
Year after year, the competition is getting better.
And that's just amazing. So I'm really proud to be among them.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, congratulations for that. And I think this is the end of the interview. Thank you so much, Hera, for having us here in your room and in your free time, because you need to get ready for tomorrow. But before we leave, if you could send a message to all your followers, people following you since 2010, people who were rooting for you this year and are watching this video, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. Good luck for tomorrow.
Yes. So I just want to say to you, thank you so much. I'm so honored and so pleased that you are still je ne sais quoiing with my song every weekend. I love it when I get the videos. I hope that Scared of Heights is going to do the same for you.
For sure.
I'll do my best. You do your best. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.